Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, from Dr. Bertram Everidge for another episode of Emergency Cocktail Making. Now, those of you who have seen my previous videos will be aware that I was not a fan of a drink called a Bloody Mary until that crazy bon vivant and professional badger warrior, Dr. Cornelius Porridge, yes, him, subjected me to the frankly insane Blooded Mary. It did knock some sense upside my head about that drink and the fact that I do actually quite enjoy a Bloody Mary now. So we are going to make another variant of the Bloody Mary, and this one is from outside of our shores, from the fantastic state of Wisconsin. I need some assistance with this, and we have, thankfully, the fantastic Madam Catastrophe, who is a wonderful Wisconsinite, a crazy experiment gone wrong, and a doyenne of parasol dueling. Madam Catastrophe, here we are.
Hello!
Yeah. So, the Bloody Mary.
Yes, the Bloody Mary.
And a Wisconsin Bloody Mary in particular.
Yeah, the Wisconsin Bloody Mary really came into its own when the bars started seeing how fantastical they could go.
Okay.
It's commonly drunk as a brunch sort of thing, rather than you get your, what's it called, where it's the orange juice and the vodka?
Oh, the screwdriver.
Yeah, you get your screwdrivers, but you also get your orange juice and also your champagne.
Okay, yeah, so your Bucks Fizz.
Bucks Fizz, in the States they call them a mimosa.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. But the good one is the Bloody Mary. And this is your breakfast drink, because you've got your vegetables.
Okay, so let's make a Bloody Mary then. So, there's, as with a lot of cocktail lore, there's an awful lot of difference of opinion on how you make a Bloody Mary. Some people blend it, some people shake it. Others will swear blind that it is sacrilege to do either, because the ice will be diluting it and you're going to end up with a watery drink. So, what we're going to do for this Bloody Mary is we're going to stir it without ice and then pour it over ice. So we're not initially diluting it, but we still get a cold drink. For this, you're going to need vodka, fantastic start, celery salt, Worcester sauce, lovely stuff, Tabasco sauce, and your tomato juice. Now, because this is an American one, we have actually got Clamato, which is a very, very strange drink in and of itself. Is this what you guys use over there?
The Clamato's better, because you need to have that little bit of clam juice for the oddity.
There we go. Very, very odd indeed. So, we're going to take our vodka, and you need a fairly big glass for this. I think we need maybe 2-3 shots.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Well, we'll do 2 shots and a third one because it's a breakfast drink.
The third one to drink Wisconsinibly.
Very good, quite right too. So vodka, and then the Clamato juice. I'm not going to bother measuring shots of that, and we'll give it a little bit of a shake just to make sure everything's all mixed up nicely as well. Pour it in, good slug of that. We can always add more if we haven't quite got enough. Tabasco. Now, you really do want to be able to taste the Tabasco. You need to know that you're having this drink. So, a good bit there. And again, we'll modify to taste if we feel that we haven't quite got enough. And then lovely Worcestershire sauce. Again, you've got to know that you're having this. Flavours all need to come out. And just celery salt. Just a little bit of a pinch of that in there. We'll probably pop a little bit of this over the top at the end as well. So, Madam Catastrophe, if you could pop us some ice in there, maybe
Happily so.
maybe about a quarter through. I'll give this a darned good stir.
That should do. Maybe one more?
Yeah, one more. Fantastic. go. And pour it over the ice.
Now that does look good.
There we go. Voila, one Bloody Mary. So here we have a Bloody Mary. Do you want to give it a try and see if we need anything extra?
Mm. Oh, you can really taste the Tabasco.
Okay, so we don't need extra Tabasco.
I'd go more Worcestershire sauce, but that's just me.
More what?
Worcestershire. Never can get this quite right. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
You were pretty close on that first go, but now I've flustered you. So
yeah.
There we go. So let's have a little bit more of that in there. So good to know we've got plenty of Tabasco. Like I said, you need to know that you're drinking it. Give that one a go.
I am a bit of a heat wimp, though.
For me, a Bloody Mary is all about the heat.
Now that's good.
Okay, so that's ostensibly quite a lovely drink as it stands. But what is it that we need to add that makes it a Wisconsin Bloody Mary?
Well, a Bloody Mary is not a Bloody Mary without its garnishes.
Yes, this is true.
And Wisconsin, we like our cheese. We like our meat.
Mm-hmm.
We are the dairy state, so you have to have cheese. But you have to have a few skewers, just something to add more to it.
So the traditional celery stick we're putting in there,
yeah,
but some extra things as well. So I think we need to garnish this up. So bring on the garnish. Okay. Fantastic. So we've got the celery stick here. A lot of people say you need the celery stick to stir this with. So let's start by sticking that in there and popping it on there. So always pick a celery stick with a good bit of leaves on it. You need the foliage. It's got to look the part, hasn't it? So what's next?
Next, I personally would go with the cheese and meat skewers. We like our salamis, we like our cheeses in Wisconsin, so you gotta have both. It just has to happen.
So on this we've got red Leicester.
Saucisson salamis, because I can't get beer sticks in this country.
Okay.
And normally I would use a orange mild cheddar, because that's a very Wisconsin thing. And then because we like cheese curds, and the texture's about right with the Baby Bell Edams.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Now, to get me back for my mockery of your pronunciation of Worcestershire sauce earlier, you're going to have to explain to me what is a beer stick.
A beer stick is a cured salami style thing that you would get at a bar as you're eating your beer.
Okay.
Or drinking your beer. I don't think you really want to chew your beer.
Well, some places do chewy beer, but
true.
There we go. So that's what a beer stick is. We're on the same page now. That's looking good. But apparently in Wisconsin, it doesn't stop there. There's even more. What have we got next?
You've got to have more. According to my dad, you can't have a Bloody Mary without your pimento stuffed olives.
Pimento stuffed olives, two of those in there. Very good. It's going to be a drink that's good for you with olives. Very superfood.
Oh, it's your brunch drink. You got to have a bit of lunch and a bit of breakfast, and all your sources of food.
Now, I would say we're done there, but I noticed there's still things on this plate. We're not done yet.
No, we're not done there yet. So, dill pickles. Has to be dill pickles because that's a very Wisconsin thing also.
It's really Americaning up this drink, dill pickles.
Whoopsie daisy. And then, just for a little added flavor to the actual vodka and you've got to have your dill pickles dangling in just for that added flavor.
Okay, so they're actually inside the drink there, so the dill's going to be soaking it up the drink, and it's probably going to be flavouring the drink itself a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit there.
And then, because we are all about our meats, also a little bit of barbecued chicken wings.
Barbecued chicken wings.
These ones are salt and pepper, so you got your nice crispy skins.
Yeah.
And there you go. Now you have a Wisconsin-styled, well, we'll make it our own version of a Wisconsin-styled Bloody Mary.
The mind boggles, but I think I like it. It's aesthetically, it's like a punch to the side of the head. That's fantastic. I'm utterly astounded by it, but what an incredible looking drink. Glorious. Is this as bizarre as it gets?
Oh God, no. You have so many more things because the bars started to see who could get more fantastical than the others.
Okay.
So they started adding, instead of just chicken wings, a whole chicken.
An entire chicken on top of a drink.
Yep.
How do you drink that?
I don't know. I've never tried one.
I mean, I don't know how you're going to drink this.
Very carefully.
Okay, so an entire chicken.
You can also find entire subs and
Yeah.
hamburger sliders, whole hamburgers, cheeseburgers. And then the most bizarre one I've ever seen a picture of is a whole pepperoni pizza stuck on a skewer, sticking out the top of a glass.
Incredible. Well, I'm astounded, and this is fantastic. I think we need to get somebody to try this. With no expense spared, we've flown in Madame Catastrophe's dear Papa, and I feel he should give this drink a try, if it is indeed possible to drink this thing. So, sir, if you would like to,
Papa?
we're going to hand you the drink.
I will swap with you.
There you go. I mean, how would you tackle something like that?
Oh, first I'd move one skewer.
Okay.
Then there should be room here.
So you just sort of...
You use the pickle drip skewer to push it all back so you can keep it
You just
straight.
kind of clump everything to
Yeah,
one
room.
side, and then...
That's a good Bloody Mary.
Well, there we go. A seal of approval from Wisconsin. This has probably been the most ridiculous drink I've ever made, and that's saying something. A successful experiment, I feel. Thank you very much for joining us. If you've liked this video, please do like and subscribe, and we shall see you again soon. Everidge and Madame Catastrophe, out.